This is an Ear Candy Audiobooks production of Doing Her Husband's Crew, a Cuckold Gangbang, by Nicola Nichols. Performed by David Butler. Copyright 2019 by Nicola Nichols. Performance copyright 2020 by Ear Candy Audiobooks. All rights reserved. Chapter 1. Unlucky in Love. Crystal parked her car just inside the construction site, near the front gate. Harry had bought her the expensive Mercedes as a wedding present, and she wasn't about to put it in among the bulldozers and backhoes. "I just need to give your father his briefcase," she said. "He always forgets things," the 10-year-old said. "Can I stay and listen to the radio?" "Sure." It was a cool morning, and she wouldn't be long. It was a short walk to the trailer that served as an on-site office for Harry's construction business. During the short walk from the car, she noticed several rough-looking guys giving her lusty looks. It made her glad she dressed nice. The silk blouse framed her breasts, and a bright red, tight, short skirt showed her ass off. Her high heels gave her legs a nice look. The crew was mostly young guys. They looked to be in their early 20s. It was shallow, but they were hot in a primitive way, and she liked that her body got their attention. When a couple of them whistled at her, she felt even better. A woman who just turned 30 liked the reassurance, the feeling she was still attractive to young men. A young Hispanic guy rushed up as she approached the trailer. "Can I help you?" She smiled at him, enjoying the sight of his rippling arm muscles. His tight t-shirt bulged with his enormous biceps. He was only a couple of inches taller than she was, but he had the confident air of a big man. "I'm not sure if you can or not." She held up the briefcase. "I'm just bringing my absent-minded husband his briefcase. Is there a way you can make that more pleasant?" Hearing this was the boss's wife caught him up. The lusty leer shifted to a charming grin as he reached for the door and swung it open. "Only by acting like a gentleman and letting you know that Carlos Rivera, site foreman, is at your disposal, whatever the lady might need." "Thank you, Carlos." She winked. "I can't think of anything at the moment." He turned away, but she caught the way he stared at her ass as she went up the metal steps, and it made her tingle. Under other circumstances, a guy like that would probably have put a hand on her ass. Harry was bent over a drafting table looking at blueprints. He spent a lot of time looking at blueprints. "Harry," she said, holding up his briefcase. Unlike his foreman, when he looked up, what he saw was his briefcase. "Wow, I totally forgot it." He frowned. "I heard those whistles the guys let out when you walked up. I should have known. Even though we have women working on the site these days, some of the guys can't stop that disgusting behavior. They don't mean anything, really, but it is vile." She thought about defending them, but didn't. "It's not a problem. Thanks for swinging by with the briefcase. I'm running late as it is, and I need it for the City Planning Commission meeting. I have to leave right away." "It's okay. I was taking Sally to catch the bus for tennis camp." "What?" "I told you about the 3-day tennis camp she wanted to go on. Hell, Harry, you wrote the check." "That's today? I spaced it out." "Well, remember it now, because that means we will be all alone tonight. We can have a romantic dinner." He winced. "Shit. I have no idea what time I'll get home. If the meeting goes well, I might have dinner with some of the politicians. You know how that goes." Crystal knew exactly how that went, and that it meant a late night with her sitting home alone while he ate in nice restaurants. Fine. But it wasn't fine. Little was fine. Although Harry was a good man, in the sense that he was a good provider and tried to be kind, he wasn't what she wanted and needed in a husband. She dated him because he was charming and good-looking, and when they went to bed, the sex had been great. When he asked her to marry him, the only snag she'd seen was Sally. Harry was a widower
Sample complete. Ready to continue?